Hi everybody, this is Mew 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 Mew, and today we're going to go ahead and talk about the trade war, which is very important. So first we're going to go ahead and click down here at the very bottom on suburb. And this is going to kind of take us to where our suburb is, and we're going to click on the trade war here. So one of the things that wound up happening is when I was a newer player, I kind of only did the trade war occasionally, and that resulted in a lower level tax office. I didn't realize how important it was to basically level up your tax office because that is a lot of free income. Every minute it generates a little bit of income based off of how high level your tax office is. And so if you actually click on the tax office, you'll see that it generates a certain amount of silver per minute. And you'll see that there's those kind of tax flyers, I guess, wind up after a certain point of them, you can level up your tax office. And once I think it's after an hour or so, your tax office will collect a certain amount, and you can just basically click on that silver icon in order to collect the money. So that's kind of a free source of income. I had completely neglected it. So I figure it's important to kind of walk you guys through on how to get those tax tokens. So in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see a little icon that says fight. So if you click on that, it'll bring up a menu so you can basically select your retainers for a fight. On the top left corner, you'll see a little 2x sword. That basically means that these retainers are able to fight 2 more times before they need to rest for an hour. You have about 3 full attempts of those 3 rounds before they're done for the day. Now, you'll also notice that checkbox that says using attempts 2x. That means I could basically blow both my attempts in one go. For your highest ranking retainers, I recommend that you basically do one at a time because that's going to get you the most amount of trade tokens. So I'm going to uncheck that box and I'm going to go ahead and click on fight. That's going to pull up a menu where it's a randomly generated opponent. It's okay if you accidentally fight one of your guildmates. It's basically ranking you on how many wins or losses you have. The other important thing is down here, you'll see this incentivize button. For each time you click it, it's going to give you a percentage bonus. It's very important, yet again, another thing I neglected for a very long time, to go ahead and incentivize your retainers. Now you'll see that I basically gave them a 40% boost to their total earnings. Now I'm going to click the fight button. It's going to get very loud, but ultimately they're going to power We're just going to skip that. That's noisy. All right, now we can see that I've got a 41 win streak. I earned a whole lot of points, so that means I'm probably going to fight higher ranked challengers now. And my enemy just lost 41 points. They're going to face lower ranked challengers. I got 21 tickets and some tokens in order to... Awesome. Now, I recommend going through this and basically fighting everyone as best you can. Bam. Didn't do so hot that time. That's probably because I did really well last one. All right, and if we click on the exchange shop, we can see that there's stuff in here. And if I needed, say, market designs, perfect chance to go ahead and get those. Now, the other thing is I recommend that if we get down to our blues and purples, I can click that use attempts 3x because even a small amount of tokens is going to help us a whole lot. So I can go ahead and click that fight button and yet again incentivize them, hit fight, and skip. Yeah, not a whole lot, but that's okay. Yet again, every little bit helps in order towards earning income. That's kind of the key to this game. The other thing is you'll actually notice that in addition to that, you typically will get these challenge tokens. In in addition to trade war. So if you click this little arrow here, you'll kind of get to expand this list. So I am trader 4, so we'll definitely want to scan down in order to see if I can find someone who's a little lower ranked than me. I've got no shame on picking on the weak. So let's go ahead and find someone who's probably trader 5, maybe trader 3. That would be awesome. All right, I've got a trader 4. That seems fine. So let's go ahead and fight them. Now notice, these guys are back in action. And in fact, when you use a challenge token right here, you can actually fight up to 20 times per day. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend typically challenging once per day. The reason why is in the mall, you can buy 1 challenge token for 50 gold. And the reason why I recommend that, yet again, incentivize. And let's go ahead and skip over the noise. Yet again, we're getting more tokens and more tickets. But this is the awesome part, is our earnings for the retainers go up. And so at least once a day, do that for your highest ranking team. All right. Well, thank you guys and stay strong.